When I see a fit and athletic man, I can tell you immediately he's got several great traits. He's got the trait of consistency. He's got the trait of focus. He's got the trait of discipline. He's got the trait of delayed gratification, and he's got grit.
For a man and woman to have great physiques is a silent flex.
There ain't really nothing silent about it. When you walk into a room and motherfuckers can tell that you really take care of yourself, don't get this confused with people knowing that you lost weight. Looking like you lost weight and looking like you work out are two completely different things. When I walk into a room at 6'1", yoked as a motherfucker, and everybody is staring at me, bro, everybody's wondering if I play professional football, it's loud. It automatically puts a positive image of me in their head. The best thing you can do for yourself is get the fuck up and go to the gym and work on your body. Because not only does it boost your own personal confidence, but it boosts the respect level everyone else around you has for you. So when you walking into a job interview, when you're walking into a business deal, or when you go on a first date and somebody's meeting you for the first time, it always gives a better first impression when it looks like you really take care of yourself. It shows that you're disciplined, it shows that you can be consistent, and these are all likable traits. Bodygame can take somebody that's a 5 up to a fucking 7.5, 8. Especially since over 40% of the country is overweight. Bro, you're elite at that point.
All right, guys, let's get into it. Your favorite topic. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this shit one more time, man. Like, the body game shit, bro, that's the biggest flex you can have, all right? Now, to this day, as I've been saying this, I've been making these videos for, a year about body game. And over that time, more people have become obese than have become in shape, obviously, because that's the world we live in these days. But I also want you to notice that, like, just like he said in the video, it is the craziest flex because, yes, when you walk into somewhere, you feel me, like, today, obviously I had this pump cover off, but once I took it off, everyone watched me the entire workout, and it was just like pointing at me and making comments and stuff, and like, asking me questions and shit like that, because it's very rare to, have a athletic fit physique. All right, now we can talk about how it is to like lose weight. Obviously, like he said, like when you lose weight and people see like, oh, you lost 40 pounds, that's cool. If you lost 100 pounds, that's cool. But a lot of times people who lose like a lot of weight look saggy, or they look skinny fat, or they look like a bag of milk. They don't look necessarily like super fit, right? But when you look like super fit, people know that you have discipline. People know that you're consistent. People know that you watch what you eat and you've put together a plan and you've delayed gratification. Like Bedro said in his video, it means that you've delayed gratification when you get into really, really good shape, right? And you get lean. It means that you put yourself through consistent workouts, and no matter how you felt, you showed up to the gym even when you feel like it, which is always a hard thing to do. Because when you show up to the gym and, because you've been progressively overloading and you want to maintain your muscle, now you have to do 315 on squats for 4 sets of 8. And you're like, what the fuck, bro? After, before the first set, you don't even want to do that shit. Your knees hurt. After the first set, second set, your knees hurt. Third set, you're tired. Fourth set, you're lightheaded, but you make it happen, you get it done, right? Pushing through that. People know you've done that when they see you. They see that you're lean, right? They know that you've been through that. And the reason you get respect is because the average person can't do that shit. The average person goes to the gym, they do some treadmill shit, they work out a little bit, and then they're like, man, fuck this shit hurts. And they get the fuck out of there, right? And then they eat whatever they want to. That's what the average person does. So one thing that I need y'all to stop doing is like being like, oh, it doesn't matter if you're in shape, or oh, it's not healthy to be lean. Nigga, you are just not disciplined enough to get to that place and be lean year round, number one. And number two, you don't do what you need to do in the gym because you make excuses, period. Like, it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, every time I see someone who's leaner in shape, I know I have respect for them because they're putting in fucking work and they're not making excuses. Those who aren't in shape and who are out of shape are making excuses every single time, which is why they deny the body game shit, because they don't, like I said, they don't hit the gym hard. Like, I don't know why people think it's like, oh, like you're lucky you have genetics or you have more time. No, the fuck I don't. All right. And the thing is, like I tell you guys, yes, when I was actually getting like in shape and getting on body game, my time was absolutely ass. Like, it didn't exist. I just made it happen, right? The little time I did have, I just used it better than you do. It's just simple. Like I said, a lot of people scroll on social media all day and shit like that. Everything that's in my day is something productive, all right? And that's how you make shit happen. You make shit productive. And at the end of the day, the same people complaining about like, oh, I don't have time. I mean, you have a lot of time to eat more than I do, apparently. I mean, you have time to buy ice cream, wait in fast food lines. Like, that shit takes up a lot of time. Scroll through social media, you feel me? Watch Netflix shows, watch Kai Cenat. Like, that's what y'all be doing, all right? You just don't, allocate your time properly. But in reality, like, when you walk into a room, like he said, 6'1", I'm like 6'1", 6'2". Some people say 6'2". You walk into a room and you got a good V taper. I mean, I'm gonna be like, in a lot of rooms, I'll be the only person with a V-taper, and people are just looking like, damn, this shit looks crazy. You know what I mean? Obviously, women are gonna respect you more because they know a lot of people don't have that shit. Like every time I have an interaction with a woman, it's always, they're always like basically just glazing me the whole time, because guess what? I already know they don't see physiques like that all the fucking time because they just don't exist. And people have a more positive view of you, like he said, because people associate lean people with celebrities, you know, athletes, and successful people, basically, because they know, what does an athlete do? An athlete trains all day, and they focus everything that they have on their life on, performing to the best of their ability. So they're in the physical realm, working their ass off. So when they see you, they're like, oh, you must be an athlete, which means you must be famous, or, professional. You must work really hard. Like, people already respect you off of that, right? Versus when they see that you look like Jabba the Hutt, they know that after work, you eat your feelings away as a grown ass man. You're like, oh my God, I have feelings. Or you eat your feelings away. All right. And by the way, two things. All right. This is a little sidetrack, but I know some people in the comments are saying, "Oh, you watch anime as a grown man." That was one thing they said. Another thing was like they're correcting grammar and shit like that. Listen. I don't give a fuck about grammar if you're fat as shit, bro. You have bigger problems. You have visceral fat to worry about, and you care about grammar, bro. Like, nobody fucking cares. That's number one. Number two. All right, I'm actually good at grammar though. G shit, but I don't fucking care, because it just doesn't really, you don't really utilize it. It doesn't fucking matter in real life. But that's one thing, you know what I mean? Unless you're doing like a resume, or like you're doing, professional shit. But anyways, not on my YouTube channel. We're not doing professional shit here. But anyways, that's one thing. Number two, the anime shit. Listen, anime will help you level up. So will if you play video games and you actually follow, if you play video games every once in a while and you actually have your shit together, you will be inspired by video games, right? A lot of people are fat as shit, and you instead of playing video games, you watch, you go to the baseball games, you go to the, the concerts and shit like that. I mean, you're wasting time regardless. It's all about, you can do whatever hobby you want. It really doesn't matter. It's just about balancing it and having your shit together and holding yourself accountable. That's what it's really about. All right. Simple shit. But anyways, back to this body game shit. Like, when you're in shape, you do have a different aura because you have more focused energy. All right. You have more controlled, focused energy than other people do. Right. And you almost have like a silent confidence. Right. So another thing is, like, when it comes to this abundance mindset that a lot of you guys don't have, a lot of it will come with the body game shit, to be honest. Like, you get in shape, you're gonna have more abundance because you're just gonna have more good experiences, right? And you're gonna have more, more options as far as chicks, period. For all dudes, you're gonna have more options. If you have a lot of mouthpiece right now and you have a lot of money right now, but you're out of shape, and then you get in shape, it's not gonna go down. It's gonna exponentially increase. It just is. Because I know a lot of people are like, no, mouthpiece matters. If you have mouthpiece right now and you get in shape, your options are gonna like triple double. Like, they're gonna go crazy. All right. Like, literally. So when you have that optionality and that mindset, it's like you're just not, you have like this lack of, you have this like, and you delay gratification a lot. So you have this confidence, but you have this calmness to you as well. Like stoicism, almost like this masculine energy to you, because you are very patient. Because you have to be patient to reach your goals. Obviously, everyone who's fat as shit is not patient. That's why they're fat as shit. They're like, no, I need Ozempic. Shit's not gonna work. No, I'm gonna take Retroritide, whatever the fuck it's called. Or I'm gonna take Phentermine. Like, just keep doing goofy shit. All right. Do whatever you do. You don't have the patience to actually eat what you need to eat. Because if you want to maintain your muscle mass, it's not about like losing weight. I am not a proponent. I am not someone who recommends or is a fan of the idea of weight loss. All right, that shit doesn't make any sense. Fat loss is always the priority. It's always the priority, right? I don't know why people always focus on weight loss. Like, oh, I lost 100 pounds. How much of it was muscle? All right, do you have saggy skin now? How's your insulin resistance? Right, all that shit. Like, it's improved slightly, right? But it could have been better if you maintain muscle. How's your shoulder waist ratio? It could have been better if you maintain muscle. Like, that's what matters. But back to what I was saying, like, you are going to get more respect because you work harder than the average person, and you pay attention to detail, and you clearly respect yourself. That's what body game shows. You guys need to stop thinking that it's just some random shit, like, someone just has better genetics than you do, so that's why they look like that. No, bro, like, I need to stop doing that shit. They are intentional with what they do on a daily basis. They are consistent with what they do on a daily basis. So listen, that's why when I see my homeboys and they're in shape and I'm in shape, we respect each other off rip, because I know they grind every day. And then you watch what they eat, you watch how they work out, and you know You already know off rip exactly why they look how they look. Versus a lot of people who are like, it's not fair that you look like that and I don't. And I look at what they eat. I look at their story, right? You know, going to brunch, right? A lot of women go to brunch, but the dudes they'll go to brunch too, or they'll eat a bunch of, you know, like I said, I saw some dude eating hot dogs, like literally eating hot dogs at 3 fucking p.m., bro. I just can't forget that shit. Like, who the fuck eats, you know, the fucking big ass glizzies at 3 p.m. at the ballpark? And same people complain about being fat. See people eat Ben and Jerry's on the weekend. The weekends don't count. Yes, it does, dumbass. Like, what the fuck? It's 2 days out the week. Matter of fact, it's 3 days because it's Friday. So it's like a lot of people just downplay their bad, and then they you know, they hate on people who actually are in shape because they do what they need to do, right? There is no getting lean on accident. Nobody gets lean on accident. All right, now you can lose weight on accident. I'm talking about getting lean. That means maintaining muscle and losing fat. All right, I don't like when people are like, I used to be lean, and I look at them like, you didn't even have fucking visible abs, bro. You were just skinnier because you lost weight, because you starved yourself. That's not lean. All right, I'm talking about like losing fat, which is something that's intentional and it's something that takes time. Period. So when people see you with some muscle mass and lower body fat percentage, they respect you because you have to work for that shit. I'm gonna keep saying that shit, all right? And that's really what the embodiment of Bodygame is. But like, you also been through so many obstacles. Like, yeah, you're gonna go through obstacles in life, obviously, but you have to realize that getting lean is putting yourself through an optional obstacle, but on the other side of it is everything that you desire. All right, everything you desire is on that other side. Like the video I made about other side of Bodygame, like everything you desire is on the other side. So you're putting yourself through optional, you know, discomfort consistently. But once you get to the other side, you're gonna know it's worth it. But also during the process, you become a different person, so that maintaining it is actually easier anyways. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things about it. But yeah, man, like just me living like my regular life, like I forget how life is without Bodygame until I hear some of you guys' stories, or people like messaging me stuff like, yo, this girl said this, what should I say back? I'm like, nigga, get in shape, bro. You're cooked. Like, you're fucking cooked. She can say whatever she wants to. And what she said, you're lucky she didn't block you looking how you look. You know what I mean? Like, you look like ass, bro. You're lucky she didn't block you. Like, that's how I'm thinking. So yeah, I try to ask me for advice. Like, yo, she said this to me. What should I say back? Listen, you better pay, you better Cash App her or Apple Pay her, because you literally, she's not gonna be attracted to you, bro. Your mom doesn't even claim you, bro. Like, you look cooked. You don't take care of yourself. You don't respect yourself, and you want her to respect you. That shit's crazy as fuck to me. But anyways, yo, like, if you want to level up, man, it starts with your physique, man. First place it starts.